Hi guys, my name is Tony Woods and I'll be taking you through the SISNI guitar method, Fundamental Chord Shapes, book number 1. Okay guys, back for another lesson. We are back into the key of C, which is we're going to be practicing our open chord shapes, the C, the F, the G, and the A minor. Back for more practice. We will be covering lesson number 14 today, roughly around page 56 in your book. And this is the A minor Spanish solo, a very cool, fun sounding solo with a couple really neat scales. You may not understand the scales at this point. You probably won't until we get into scales. But I would say just learn them anyway and have fun with it. Just make this a fun song. You'll get a lot of practice on your F chord, which I know we all need. So we'll get started. You'll see the first 4 bars of your book there have a little black line through them. That just means you sit there and wait. If you're going through the fundamental book series in a group, book 2 and book 3 have other parts to this same song. So whether you're in book 1, 2, or 3, if you do a recital, you can all 3 play the song together and it sounds really cool. But for now, so 4 bars there, you do absolutely nothing. When we get down to that second line, you got the A minor. Now you'll see some notation. Normally we've just put slash marks for 1 strum. Now we're using 2 slash marks connected for an 8th note, which means you strum down and up on that particular beat. So if it's just a slash, it's a down strum. If there's 2 lines connected, that means you strum down and up. So on the A minor, you see a down, up, down, a down on the F, and then down, up, down on the E. Next bar, down, down on the A minor, down, up, down on the E. Next line, down, up, down, A minor, down on the F, down, up, down on the E, down, up, down on the A minor, down on the F, down, up, down on the E. Just a reminder, the E chord is a brand new chord for us at this point. Not really in the key of E. That would take some explaining, but we're throwing it in to make it sound Spanish. So the easiest way to do the E chord is if you go back and do your A minor chord. It's exactly like the A minor, except move everything up 1 string. So just lift your fingers, move everything up 1 string, put them back down. There's your E. Move everything back down. A minor, everything straight up. There's your E. Okay, so we come to our first scale in the book there, and this is what the scale sounds like. Okay, now what I would suggest is that you work on this scale, treat each string as an exercise all by itself. Don't try to read the tab and play the tab. Slowly all the way through the whole scale. You'll never get it if you do that. So just take the high string and take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes that are on that high string and just practice those. Make sure you play in position, which means first finger, first fret, second finger, second fret, third finger, and pinky. Each one of those gets its own fret. So if you have a note on the 1st fret, you got to use your 1st finger. If you have a note on the 3rd fret, you've got to use your 3rd finger. Okay, make sure you stick with that. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes there is going to sound like this. Open, 1, 3, 1, open. That's it. That would make a short exercise of that, and just sit there and practice that little, those few notes. Open, 1, 3, 1, open. Do that several times so you can get comfortable with it. Then let's tackle the next string. There's 3 notes on the next string. We move up to the 2nd string and the notes are 3rd fret, 1st fret, open. Again, 3rd fret, 1st fret, open. 3rd fret, 1st fret, open. Now what I do is put both of those strings together. So here we go. 1st string, open, 1, 3, 1, open. 2nd string, 3, 1, open. And I would run that several times. That could be your exercise for the whole day if you're having trouble with that. Don't try to do the whole scale all at once. Do one string at a time. Okay, we've got the 1st string and the 2nd string. The 3rd string is easy. There's just 2 notes. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, and then open. 2nd fret, open. So now try to do the 2nd string and the 3rd string together. 3, 1, open, 2, open. Again, 3, 1, open, 2, open. Okay, so we've got 3 strings. Let's try to put all 3 of those strings together at once. Open, 1, 3, 1, open, 3, 1, open, 2, open. All right, we're at the 4th string. Let's try the 4th string. 3 notes on the 4th string. 3, 2, open. 3, 2, open. Alrighty? Let's try it again. 3, 2, open. 3, 2, open. So now we're going to try all 4 of those strings. Here we go. Open, 1, 3, 1, open, 3, 1, open, 2, open, 3, 2, open. Alright, the 5th string. 5th string is going to be the same as the 4th string. 3, 2, open. 3rd finger, 2nd finger, open. 3, 2, open. Alright? And then you could try all 5 of those strings together. Here we go. Open, 1, 3, 1, open, 3, 1, open, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open. We're down to our last string, the 6th string, and the 3 notes on the 6th string are 3, 1, open. 3, 1, open. So if we try the whole thing, it should sound like this. Open, 1, 3, 1, open. 3, 1, open. 2, open. 3, 2, open. 3, 2, open. 3, 1, open. And then you can tell by the music there, you have 2 strums of an E chord. Now that would normally be one whole lesson in a class. We'd spend a half an hour just doing what I showed you there. So don't feel like you should be blowing through this solo at lightning speed. But because of the magic of time and hard disks, I'm going to give you the second half of the solo. The second half is mostly strumming. So we're going to get on with the E chord. This will be all down up strums. E there is down up, down up, down up. To the F, down up, down up, down up. To the G, down up, down up, down up. Also, notice I'm using this shape, the same shape we used for the F chord. You can slide this whole thing forward to the G chord. And I would suggest anytime you see a G chord after an F chord, use the F shape, slide that up to the G. It'll sound the best if you do it that way. I think I told you in a previous lesson you can put this bar chord on any note on the 6th string and it'll sound right, okay? A, B, C, D, E. E open. Okay, so let's see. I gave you the G. Now we're back to the F in the music. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And the E. One strum of the E, the little hook, curly Q, and the music there just means you let it ring out for the next 2 beats. And then we do it again. A, down, up, down, up, down, up. G, down, up, down, up, down, up. F, down, up, down, up, down, up. And the E. Here's the next fancy scale there. We're going to break this into several parts. The first part is going to be a 4-fret scale. You play like this. We're going to stop right here at the 10th fret. Alrighty? So the trick to this, your music says open 1, 4, 1, open. You should draw parentheses just around that. Open 1, 4, 1, open, because all those notes are going to get confusing. Just draw parentheses around those notes. Then once you finish playing that last open note, you're going to move your first finger to the same note that your pinky played. So get a look at what your pinky played, move your first finger to that note, and then spread them out 1, 2, 3, 4 frets again. Then do the same pattern. First finger, pinky finger, first finger, open. Now, remember where you had that pinky finger, move the first finger there, play the pattern again. First finger, pinky finger, first finger, open, and then play the first finger at that 10th fret where the pinky was. So here we go. Where the pinky was, where the pinky was, and land on the 10th note. So I would put parentheses around each of those individual clusters of notes. That's going to help you memorize this a lot easier. Okay, if you'll find in your music, we're at the 10th fret, and the music says 10, 12, 13, 12, 10, 12. So starting at the 10. Alright, that's a little lick. I'd put a parentheses around those few notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes. Parentheses around those 6 notes. Now we're at the 12th fret. Okay, the next section of this, we're just going to go in the same way that we have our notes on the 6th string. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. It's the exact same thing on the high string. That's your E string also. So E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Exact same notes. Since we're at the 12th fret, what we're going to do is come down every single note in our scale with one open note in between each one. So it's going to be like this. E, D, C, B, A, G. Open. Alright, the other way to think of it is 12th fret, open. 10th, open. 8th, open. 7th, open. 5th, open. 3rd, open. Now, if you'll look at your music, we're going to start on the 1, 3, 1, 0, which is exactly like the scale up above that we already played at the beginning of the song. So you're not learning anything new, you're doing the same scale that you did up above. So it's going to go like this. We're going to start on the first finger. 1, 3, 1, open. 3, 1, open. 2, open. 3, 2, open. 3, 2, open. 3, 1, open. The little line under the open means you let that ring. The 2 dots mean you repeat the whole exercise so you get more practice with the F chord. And when you're all done, you hit the A minor twice. Down, up. And that marks that we're done with the song. Okay, guys, that was a lot of time, a lot of information, very little bit amount of time. Good luck with that. Review it, rewind it, pause it if you have to. The A minor Spanish solo on page 56. Have a great day. Have a good time. See you next one.